I know it's kind of a gloomy day to be taking the RV out, but that's what we're doing. We're actually going to go to an area where it's supposed to be pretty nice outside. So hopefully everything turns out well, the weather's nice and traffic's not too bad. But it is really cold outside, it's wet, and it's just kind of a depressing day from a cloud's perspective. Anyways guys, we're going to hit the road. Alright guys, so we are out here actually boondocking with the fifth wheel, and I wanted to give you a quick follow-up on this etrailer generator. This is the E3200. This is a really cool little generator. It has a 30 amp service plug directly on it, so you can plug it directly into most travel trailers and fifth wheels. It is not strong enough to power 2 AC units, but right now it's about 45 degrees outside, so it does a good job powering everything we would need considering the temperature. It isn't very loud, but I keep it in eco mode. So a lot of people think when you have it in eco mode, it's not going to be able to power what you need. But what's really nice about this generator, and it's actually manufactured by Furman and licensed to etrailer, is that it has the ability in eco mode to automatically ramp up to a non-eco mode whenever you run something higher. So if you're going to use the microwave, if you decide to turn on an air conditioning unit, it will ramp up to full power to power whatever you need, and then when you're done it drops down into a much quieter mode. I think a lot of people are under the impression with these generators that you have to run them off of eco mode in their standard operating mode whenever you're normally using it, and because of that it's going to be a little louder. So let me kick it off of eco mode. Off of eco mode, the volume does increase pretty significantly. It's still fairly quiet, it is an inverter generator, but you can see that it's kicking into a much higher RPM, which isn't really needed because I'm not necessarily powering anything inside. I have the furnace running, I don't have any AC units on, so instead I flip it into eco mode, the volume drops by about half. It now is as quiet as most other really quiet inverter generators like a Honda or a Yamaha, but it still has the ability to ramp up automatically once it detects that something is pulling or needs more current. So a microwave, hair dryer, things like that, and it will automatically ramp up. So that's really cool. So what I'm going to do right now is step inside of the fifth wheel. I'm going to keep it on eco mode and I'm going to flip on the microwave. Alright, so I'm inside the fifth wheel now, and I'm simply going to put the microwave on for 30 seconds. As you can see, it's working fine. I heard the generator just kick on to a higher RPM right now. Microwave's running fine. The minute I stop the microwave, it's going to drop back down to eco mode. So it's quiet again. And that's the thing to remember about the Furman generator, or the etrailer licensed version of the Furman generator, is that in eco mode, it simply means that when you're not pulling a lot of current, it drops down significantly in terms of output, so you don't have to have this loud generator running. But then the minute you turn something on that needs more current, it will ramp up and provide the power you need. And that's really nice. So in the case of how we use it, we always keep it in eco mode. And I originally had thought that eco mode would not provide the power you need to turn things on, but then I found out that it simply ramps up to what you need. It's more of like an intelligent power mode. It simply provides you what you need when you need it, then drops down to a much more economical fuel-saving mode when you don't need to pull from it. Now, another thing to note about this generator, which is really nice, is it's supposed to have a 9 to 10 hour runtime at quarter load. We've been using it pretty much all night to run several fans, and like I said, it's pretty chilly outside, so we don't need to use it to run the AC. But with everything we've been running on it, this thing's been running for 13 and a half hours on the same tank of fuel. So 1.8 gallons, and I don't even think I topped it off completely. And I went ahead and refilled it, and it still probably had about 1/8 of a tank of fuel left in it. So in eco mode, this thing really does use very, very little fuel. I'm very impressed with it. Overall, it's been a really nice generator. I definitely think it's a quiet generator in eco mode. When it's not in eco mode, it's going to be about as loud as a Honda or a Yamaha when they're under full load. So it's a little bit louder. It's about a third of the price, maybe half of the price. And it's a very, very well-featured generator. It's got a lot of really useful features built into it. It's a very safe generator, and I've been happy with it so far. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to do a quick update on it. I have two of these that I can run in parallel for 50 amp service to the fifth wheel, but I don't do it that way because I don't need it right now. Again, if it was hot and I was running two ACs, that might be the case. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.